Based? Where is Chat the Woodcock? You are the first. Aha, first, hilarious. Epic. No, oh shit. There's someone on my server called Hate Everyone here, so I almost pinged them instead of pinging at everyone. Oh god, people are fucking posting hilarious things. Hello, Mr. British man. I didn't even fight Great Britain last stream, so you didn't lose anything. Although there was you lost an epic moment on the server because I posted something that happened in my Thousand Week Reich game, which is the Spanish tried to invade Gibraltar. Of course, I instantly crashed because I clicked on Gibraltar. I'm actually pretty pissed at that. I literally had just. Hold on. There we go. I think I managed to avoid the horrible sound though. God damn it, Spaghetti Man! I was about to go to the store. Well, go to the store because it just crashed. So yeah. Tonja Mahal, yes. Yeah, Victoria 2 being based. But basically, in Thousand Week Reich, some Spanish fasci person couped Spain and decided to invade Gibraltar. And Britain and the USA nuked Spain. My face when can't even click on Gibraltar. Mute Woodcock. No, mute fucking... Furious or whatever the fuck your name is on the mute Iron Brother. MSS roll when Italian Hague. Well, if you'll prove yourself as an able commander for the Glorious People's Liberation Army when we play Company of Heroes Modern Combat later, then maybe we can do maybe not MSS roll, but like some kind of Sino roll because there's a lot of Sinos around these days. Or Cinnabooze. Your organs, hand them over. Yeah, that's China for you. Bushohanyu Nigo. Nigo. Co-stream? No, I don't think I want to stream Co. It's not 2016. But I would kind of want to play some Co, especially because fucking Matt is like, oh sure, let's download Company of Heroes Modern Combat, the greatest game ever made. Of course, I get instantly discovered as soon as I go in. I mean, 8.3 infamy is not 11 infamy, but like, I hate the infamy system so much, honestly. Honestly, it's so cringe. It's actually so fucking cringe. How about some combustion engines? Also, encourage the manufacturing belt. Oh yeah. I'll play with you and spam Bofors like a true Co-Brit bong. Oh my god. When do you reckon the yellow flood of immigrants will come when the reformed China and turn America hen? Yeah, see, the unfortunate part is that in HFM, China almost never westernizes. You only have Chinese westernization after the Warlord era, and so they only start to give you immigrants quite a bit later than what you'd like. There we go. Oh, yeah! Look at this! Wait, no. This is Gateway to America! Yeah! Love it. How about some manufacturing belt? Wargame T-34 Rush. Bruh. What's the best army comp? Oh, man. tons of bonuses. The best army comp is 415 because basically if you have 5 artillery in the back, or you want to have like as much artillery in the back row as frontline units, so that's why you want 4 infantry, 1 cavalry, and 5 artillery, because the cavalry is frontline, and you want the cavalry for the reconnaissance, so that you don't lose the recon efficiency, because that's pretty important. There's always a chance he says we fail and when. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Simplify America. When is the live reading of the Red Book? You better do it on 110. Oh man, that would be a pretty good idea, actually, doing the little Red Book on 110. Just stream that on Discord. And then cut it out into the most epic video ever. Ha ha! Artillery only! Ha ha! So funny! So fucking funny! No. Super fucking disgusting. Although, to be fair, Although, to be fair, you can do artillery only in Victoria too. Technically. Like, there's nothing stopping you from doing it. So, yeah. ISP is dumb. Yeah, I mean... he's definitely not the most hilarious person ever. Free principles on double 10 when, pog. Double 10 day. The glorious Republic of China. Man, look at all these railroads. That's based. Oh my god. So many railroads. It's so based. What the fuck? Can I do some clercarinos? Is it okay to do some clercarinos? Yeah, you don't have enough clercarinos, so need to do more clerks. Clerks, craftsmen, clerks, craftsmen. Party loyalty. Gotta turn New Jersey over to the glory of socialism, although unfortunately, yeah, it's not. Alta California Norte. Oh, I mean, of course, Alta California is gonna vote communism, because we all know that fucking California is, you know. I know the California is evil commies and all that. The commie mafia, the red state. Oh, yeah. When are you planning to fix this Cuba situation? Oh, I'm justifying right now in Spain. Unfortunately, I got a ton of infamy from that. 8. Like, man, think about it. Like, 8 infamy. You need... oh my god. Like, you need 80 months to get rid of 8 infamy. 80 months! That's like 7 years and a half. It's like, oh my goodness me, man. And I keep getting this, like, Clipper Convoy Explosion event. Fucking hell. Yo, look at all these projects. American Panama Build Railroad. American Alabama. Fucking American Alabama. Can I do some investment in the meantime? Yeah. Do some based investment. Il Gappa, my comrade. German Junta and KX when? Never. That country is just like, what the fuck? Like, if you're playing the Ottoman, at least be Ottoman, you know? Wait, Reserva Mosquitia. He's a puppet of Honduras. Oh no, Nicaragua. Sorry. Sorry, Nicaragua, not Honduras. Capitalism. Don't forget the junta's still watching. Oh my god. Tag switch to Megali Grecia now. No, please. Fucking hell no. That's just like so fucking not fun. It's like the worst country I've ever seen. And in fact now it's even worse than it used to be. Like look at this! Look at this! What the fuck is even this? This is so ridiculous. It's not even funny. Oh! Fucking Mexican Empire declared war on Yucatan because why do they do that? Like, Yucatan is clearly protected by me. How do they think that this can be in any way in their, like, best interest? Like, they clearly realize the consequences. Do they? Like, yeah, sure, you're allied to the French Republic. French Republic has how much military score? 125. They have less military score than we do. So, oh, and Cap France. Républicain radical. Or radical. Free trade. Laissez-faire. Secularized. Full citizenship. Pacifism. And opposed to le welfare. That's a shitty party. It's a pretty fucking shitty political party in Victoria 2 terms. Oh, I love how Yucatan is invading Mexico. Let's go help the brave Mujahideen of Yucatan. The brave Mayan Mujahideen. Liberate Guatemala. Oh, Jesus. Ein France! Ein France. That's... that is a... that is a lot more, like, intuitively pronounceable than I care to think. Like, Ein France. Okay. Hello, Mexicano Imperio. You are a cringe. Yeah, you got your ass whooped so hard. Like, the army of Yucatan is going to beat you. The army of Yucatan is going to beat your ass. Working Men's Party 33%. Oh yeah, we're almost there. We've almost got the socialism. It's gonna be some based stuff right there. Man, I was even getting ready to attack Spain, and then fake Spain declares war on me! Pacifism because you lost to the Germans. Oh yeah, right! Don't they have like 1 million revanchism? Probably? Shit, I don't think you can see the revanchism in other countries. Weird. Yeah, they only got 11% reactionary, but yeah, mostly gross fascism. Oh, I got me a war goal. Eastern Cuba, baby. Everyone except the Russian Empire will accept. You're protected by the Shogunate Japan. He's in the Japanese sphere, boys. Wait. He's got the Philippines, right? Yeah, he does have the Philippines. Shite. Wait, what do you mean the German Empire? What? The fuck? Wait, he's allied to the German He wasn't allied to the German Empire half a second ago. Oh, well, I mean, what the fuck can the German Empire do? Fail. It's pretty annoying, though, that they have to fight the German fucking Empire. Just to take over Eastern Cuba. This is really not okay. This is really not okay, bro. Yeah, I think I should do a bit of a naval invasion in Reno. Gunfight at the OK Corral. Oh no! No, not my Hakka Ethno state. No, he had survived all the way up to now. Rip. The stupid Dutch cringe lords are going to destroy the epic Hakka Ethno state. Oh my god. Alright, would you please stop? Also, I managed to be at war with France and Germany at the same time. Are you gonna, like, annex Yucatan? They won't accept the fucking white peace, even though clearly this shit ain't flying. I'm sorry. Dismantle the German Empire. I don't have dismantle CBEs yet. Mass politics. Mass politics. Lore behind... What do you mean lore behind Lanfang? It's real life. It's literally a historical state. It was a weird corporate state. Okay, so if I gotta explain Lanfang, take Hokkaido and make it blessed Israel. That's technically possible, although it would send me over the infamy limit. And also, I'm not at war with Japan. Like, Shogunate Japan did not protect their sphereling. That's pretty cringe. That is some pretty cringe thing. Lanfang lore. It's lore! No, it's not fucking lore. If it's real life and it's a documented historical fact, it's not lore, it's history. You cunt. You gigantic fucking distorter of the human knowledge. It's only lore when it's like Lovecraft's cat name. What's the lore behind the USA? Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, only in this chat we can get this kind of shit going on. But no, but basically Lanfang's lore, as you called it, is a bunch of miners from southern China. Or well, a bunch of people from southern China were like, you know, too many people... Bruh. The brave Viet Cong, not royalist Viet Cong fighters of Vietnam are destroying the Ain France people. That's amazing. No, but like yeah, a bunch of people from southern China were like, shit, we gotta emigrate because not enough land for us all, you know. So what's gonna happen? We go to the first place that we know we can work in, and they decided Borneo, because there was already a tradition of like Chinese merchants working in this area, and they formed huis, which are associations, to sort of protect themselves from like essentially pogroms and all that. And those eventually grew into, and basically they were working in the mining industry and various like mercantile trades on the western coast of Borneo. And yeah, they formed these huis and these also gongses. Gongse in modern Chinese means company. Like a gongse would be just like a stock company, or a store that's in some way incorporated and all that. And in this case, it's more like more than just a company. It's more like a guild, I guess you could call it. Except it's a guild that has essentially jurisdiction, because de facto, the local rulers of this Western Borneo territory didn't really have the power to subjugate these hordes of evil, rich Hakka merchants. And so basically these enclaves essentially became kind of independent and paid taxes a little bit, but then, you know, in Victoria 2, they're rightfully portrayed as independent because the biggest one of these gungsas, or the biggest gungsas, basically came together in the Republic of Langfang, which is a place over here. It's called the Republic of Langfang, just to use the Western terminology. But it's basically the first Chinese republic because it was a republican form of government and it was an independent state. It essentially elected its own, like, merchant, like, republic doge kind of thing. It was a merchant republic, essentially. Welcome to the Cum Zone, also known as, Welcome to the Cum Zone, also known as Langfang. Langfang is basically the Cum Zone. If Li Ka-shing and Jimmy Lai make a new Langfang, they will be redeemed. I mean, modern Langfang is just Singapore. Like, to be honest. It's basically Lee Kuan Yew, except before his time. I spot, with my American eye, some enemies of freedom. Come back over here, you German sons of bitches! Hold on, I need proper sound effects for this. Hey, ya Safari in Yucatan. I need proper sound effects, but it might crash the game. Company of Heroes, US Infantry, voice. Co 2 funny voice clips. No, wait, this is Co 2. I want Co 1, you fucking cunt. Oh yeah, Sherman Pershing voice. Yeah, let's go. Of course. I wonder. Yeah. This is the soundtrack. Although I need to know exactly, like, the good quotes. Where are they? God damn it! I need the rifleman. Yeah. This one. this person is basically what's going on right now. Company of Heroes voice actors are epic. It's like, goddamn crowd, sons of bitches! Yep. Oh, I see some Spanish people. He's going to the Florida Straits. We're gonna cut him off from Cuba. Alright. German Empire, how much military tech do you have? 20. Yeah, you got a shitload more military tech than I've got. So I need quite a bit stronger forces to deal with that. Yeah, you just realized you just made a big mistake, bro. Cause yeah, we can fucking easily destroy Mexico, but Germany in this game is OP as hell, so yeah. Oh yeah, you're about to get caught, bitch. Dispensing freedom! Germany is the final boss. I mean, kinda, yeah. Germany is kind of the final boss of Wiki 2, unless you're a country that hates the UK. Yo, hold up. What do you mean it's red? Okay, you got 12 Commerce Raiders and 12 Ironclads. Yeah, I somehow doubt. We got the same naval. Wow, we got the same naval tech, and he rolled a 9, and I rolled a 0. Funny. But I should still win the naval battle. And while Germany is OP as fuck, they're definitely not OP enough to defeat 3 times their numbers. Man, that Spanish fleet is nothing to laugh at. German ships too. Yeah, it's basically that 9-0 roll that kind of favored them at the start. Super cringe. Yeah, no, I don't have the naval techs except the ship types and the naval bases, which is why they're doing so well. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's not particularly necessary to win the naval war over here. Because we're already on Cuba, or, well, mostly just because the enemy navies really aren't all that strong. I can just replenish my ships as well. Man, Germany too has fucking 10 naval tech. Jesus Christ. Alright. That's very interesting. Wait, monitors? I almost never used monitors in Vicky 2. I just think it's kind of cringe. Wait, are monitors capital ships, or...? Honestly, I have no idea. Oh well, time to build some more navy. Yeah, honestly, this is super weird. This is super fucking weird how his ships... He definitely, like, rolled really luckily. Don't build monitors, They're like subs monitors are basically useless. Alright, sure, thank you. Thank you for giving me the heads up. Oh shit, now the fucking cunt. He mixed up everything. Yeah, I'm still building my fleet. I wish I could cancel all the fucking ships at once. Just like I can build them all at once. So apparently monitors are pretty useless. Yeah, okay, sure, if you say so. By the way, how did the Bourbon Democrats win elections when your most popular policy is jingoism? It's cringe. It's essentially just like the conservative vote is split between Bourbon Democrats and Democrats. Just most people vote conservative somehow, even though 24% of the voters are conservatives. 40% of people vote conservative, or 40% of seats always go to the conservatives. At least 40%. And then they coalition with the reactionaries. And I think that, like, a lot of people want to vote Democrats in Southern Democrats, but for some reason the ruling party becomes the Bourbon Democrats because somehow they just get the most seats. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Oil! Yeah, we're gonna win the battle because of the organization. It's just going to be... Oh, crap. Oh, he's got no artillery. He could win this, because Germany is quite something. But he's got no artillery, so he still wins. Strengeheim. Because he rolls a 9. That's why he wins. Fucking super cringe. I hate Germany and Victoria 2 so much. It's mostly just because I didn't research a lot of military tech. Alright. Where's the Spanish fleet going? Yo, I love the brave warriors of Yucatan taking on the German Navy. Fuck off, German! There we go. The entire German transport fleet is now gone. What do you mean you just got -2 for insufficient reconnaissance? I had 2 hussars. Somehow this stack is weird. Yeah, I'll just take a defensive battle. It's fine. Yo, the Spanish Navy attacked me. Okay. I mean, Spain, if you insist, where the fuck are you going? Eastern Caribbean. Lol. Wait, what? The Spanish fleet just, like, sailed past. Okay, hilarious. Very hilarious. Mexican Empire still existing, lol. I mean, I know, right? I'm just gonna full occupy it until like rebels spawn and break them. Honestly, I've gotten annoyed at this Mexican Empire bullshit, and I don't want to like give money to France or give influence points to sphere Mexico away from France, because that's really, really annoying. Gotta build more troops, I guess. When money comes marching home, of course. Hey, Soviet comrade. How's life in the Soviet Union? Research Futurismo and D'Annunzio fought. Oh, God. Alright, well, in a little bit I'll have machine guns, and then it's gonna be a little bit more even with the German Empire. Yo. Even though I've got military that's a lot of Germans. That's a shitload of Germans. Fucking Germans. I despise Germans. Why is the German Empire invading Yucatan for Cuba? Late 19th century moment. That's alright. Once I destroy the Mexican army, all will be well. Oh man, I can't wait until I can switch actually to the military-industrial complex. What? How? Why can I not do that already? It's weird, honestly. Oh, because I need to renovate the academia first. That's for 10 years. I can't do shit. That's honestly pretty... Honestly, that's a super cringe thing. It's super punishing. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Yo. Yo, Mexico. Yo, Mexico, you're being cringe. Have you heard that you're being a simp for France? Yeah, a simp. You heard me. You're a simp. I'm just looking around to see if Germany randomly naval invades some other place, which is very likely, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Now, how much defense you got? 2 defense. I need a general with, like, the most defense possible. I need the best general for this job. I hate this so much. Man, attack +4. So sad. There's a lot of attack +4, but no defense +4. Defense +3. That's Cyrus Berry. That's better than nothing. Let's check out the other armies. Oh my god, attack +5, defense Jesus fucking Christ, this dude. Although morale -24% might not be the best thing. Yeah, still defense +3. Organization +15%. Damn. I don't even know. Organization? What? Oh. Morale. But there's also a morale stat. Oh, I don't fucking know. Sometimes Victoria 2 just confuses the fuck out of me. Wait, it might be that morale is organization regain. Because that's how it used to be in Glorious Paradox games. Lucas Greg. Defense +3. Look at morale +22.7%. Okay. I have no idea. This dude is like insane. Samuel Keyes. Where the fuck is he? There we go. Germans are still going to get favorable casualty ratios. In fact, they still might win, but we're sure as hell going to try to not make it easy for them. Greg! Yeah, the great North of Sea war hero, Lucas Greg. Yeah. Why does Brazil look so strange? Oh, I mean... It's because of this and this, or rather because of this, which normally is Brazil in real life, and also this. South America has a lot of border gore in this one, except of course greatest country ever, American Gran Colombia. The greatest nation on earth, clearly. Hello, Mexico. Actually... No. Yeah, the problem for the Nazis over here is that there's a lot more Americans over here than there's Nazis. So these Nazi punks are gonna get seriously fucking destroyed. Oh, hello! Hello! Mr. Hans! Mit 40,000 infantry! Are those mobilized? Yeah, most of them look to be mobilized. Hello, mein Freund! This is America! Have you ever heard of it? I speak German. Yeah? Woodcock, are you pro-Armenia or Azerbaijan? I don't give a fuck. Whether tiny Libya has accepted to be annexed by the United Kingdom. I don't give a fuck whether or not tiny motherfucking third world country #1 and tiny motherfucking third world country #2 wins their stupid little third world war. I'm American. No, but like seriously, like come on. I am back. What did I miss? Oh, like the German invasion of Yucatan to rescue Eastern Cuba from American occupation. Nothing too weird, don't worry. Your German ass is about to get wiped out. United States of Freedom! Ready! Hello, Germany! I'll have you know that I'm 1/15 Greek. And we Greeks don't like Germany. If I'm not wrong, at this time there were 30% Germans in the US. Yeah, I mean, even today, like the largest, like, origin ethnic group. No, what do you mean he's allied to the UK? What a piece. No. No, he's in the Spanish sphere. Wait, the Spanish is a great power or what? What the fuck? How can... What? Yo, Victoria too broken much? How can he be in the Spanish sphere when Spain is not a great power? Ohi, ohi, ohi. Yup, ohi. Like, how? But see, that's not even the problem, because I'm already at war with Spain. It doesn't matter. It's the British alliance. It's the stupid fucking Portugal-Britain alliance. I mean, I have that CB for a little bit. If the stupid ass British break their alliance or get into like a world war and are not gonna come at the aid of their stupid little ally, then it's fine. Retreat your weakened division. The Virgin, retreat your weakened divisions to reinforce them versus the Chad. We go on until victory or death. There's a Cold War game made by a French developer, Tom Gouillon. Yeah, I've seen that one. I'm not too sure if that would be right up my alley, but I'll see. Portugal isn't in the Spanish sphere anymore. Yeah, it was clearly just like a weird, buggy kind of thing. Maybe Spain was a great power and then they're out of great power. And while they were great power, they sphered Portugal. But now they're not great power anymore, and so obviously they lose the sphereling, or something like that. It's probably that. Alright, did I lose actual, like, units? No. Or, well, yes, but this one was already a little bit... Dare to Die Corps. Alright, no more Nazis! I can't clap, actually. I would like to clap, but I can't clap because a dog bit me in my left hand, and so if I clap, I'm gonna hit my healing thing. And I need to get checked for rabies, of course, because fuck me. So yeah, that's gonna happen on Tuesday. Epic. Epic woodcock moment. Super sad I can't clap for Jeb, but oh well. Woodcock rabies confirmed? I fucking hope not. That would be supremely annoying. Oh shit, this is normal infantry. This is why you don't try to cook dogs! I wasn't trying to cook that dog. He attacked me with no fucking casus belli. He no CB'd me. He fucking no CB'd me. And like, what's the point of getting checked for rabies if you have it, you're gonna die anyway? I don't think you know how rabies works. Like, there are treatments for it, you know? At least he didn't truce break, Lamau. Yeah, it's super painful, but there is treatment. Which is why I need to go get myself checked. It's highly unlikely, but yeah. When it shows symptoms, that's when you're dead. Should have signed on NAP. Oh my god. ANCAP dogs. ANCAP fucking dogs. Wait. Why is France invading Liberia? This is just despair. All the cringe countries are acting all cringe. The dog was a Maklik agent. Of course. Of course. He attacked for the superiority of the Germanic race. Of course, yeah. I know. Everyone knows that dogs are just like Nazis, and so every action that they ever take is for the Führer and the white race and the Aryan, you know, the Aryan children and all that. Which is also why they must be exterminated. Since you can stab the table. I can't with my left hand. I can with my right hand, though. Or, I suppose I could with my left hand, it would just be painful, you know? Was it a large German Shepherd-style dog or some sort of Dachshund? Now, I have no idea what the fuck a Dachshund is, but it was a tiny dog. Like, it was super tiny, it was a house dog, so I highly doubt that there was anything wrong with it except its inexistent brain. But oh well, you can never be too sure. So I'm gonna take the chance also to leave work a little bit earlier because fuck work and all that. Yeah. It's always the little dogs there that are a pain in the arse. Yeah, I agree. The little dogs are just like fucking... We must secure the future of our white children, probably the dog. Yeah, exactly. Dogs are fucking like Nazis. They're fucking National Socialists. It's insane. And before 8 rounds of extremely painful treatment for rabies. I fucking hope not. I also fucking hope no, like, incurable rabies death, although that would be supremely, like, bad luck. But I sincerely doubt that there's any problems of the sort. Although people have died stupider deaths before, so, I don't know. The woodcock feared the dog. I mean, kinda. They're just, I didn't fear them before this incident. Now I'm just like, oh my god. Can civilization ever cope with this fucking plague? Probably not, to be honest. Like, it's a very, very modern problem because, like, people, like, treat these dogs as, like, property kind of thing, like, as toys. And yeah, dogs kind of always used to be kind of property So the property part is like not the issue. It's more like the gamification of having a dog. Like, it's turned into a recreational thing. And so, like, it used to be that, like, you had a dog because you needed a dog to perform, like, great, you know, manly outdoor activities that would, you know, require having a dog as a companion to the human hunter or fucking whatever, you know. Dogs used to be useful. They can still be useful. It's just, it's kind of like, other types of hobbies where if you're good at it, then fine. Like, same with cars, you know? Like, I like driving, but I wouldn't drive around in, like, a sports car, you know, going over the speed limit. Wait, Bavaria? Wait, Bavaria? I wouldn't drive around with, like, a sports car going over the speed limit on, like, you know, country roads or anything like that. Take me home to the place where I was born. Because, like, yeah, reject dog, embrace cat. Jesus Christ, yes. Because, like, seriously, if you think about it, why would I do that? Yeah, it would be fun, but I might, like, kill someone or something. Because, like, I'm a pretty decent driver, but I'm not, like, racing around in sports car being epic good enough, you know? So I just leave that to the professionals / people who are good at it, and just mind my own fucking business with my, you know, utility car or whatever the fuck. Using it for normal things. The problemo, I hate this shit. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, the Anglo-Canadian. The Anglo-Canadian. Can we fucking expel? Where's the genocide button? The Anglo-Canadian terrorists in Halifax. So, basically, the issue is... gotta get these guys, gotta send them over to... Puerto Rico? No, gotta send them over to the terrorists. No, so the issue is, like... People treat having a dog like having a car, except it's actually a lot more complex. It's even more complex. So you wouldn't have random people drive around on the highway in like a really expensive car. Yes. No. No. I want the Mexican Empire to suffer. I want rebels to spawn, and then I'll make peace. The same way, I don't think, should want to have, like, people who aren't in some way qualified for it with dogs. Like, just ban dogs, okay? They're incredibly dangerous. Like, a lot of people die from dogs every year in our cities, just so our fucking whiny, spoiled children can have the cute doggo to play with. Are you kidding me? Like, I can understand, like, cars, right? Like, people die because of cars. Alright? But, like, transportation is useful, you know? Like, it's good that people can move around and, like, go places. I'm not sure so good. Yeah, Wood Rant. I'm not sure how exactly important it is to human civilization if little fucking, like, Chad Thundercock, aged 3 in Milwaukee, United States of America, can have his little, like, dog named Jeb, purely random name, can have his little dog named Jeb, and, like, he's cute and all that, but then he goes berserk and, like, kills someone. You're wrong here. I'm for banning cars as well. You're losing me here. I mean, I prefer trains and, like, big vehicles because they're more efficient, but, like, last mile last mile transportation is like an actual like urbanization problem, you know, urban planning problem. So, you know, can't rely on the train for everything. Yeah, you should have some kind of license to have pets, except if they're like clearly not dangerous, like cute cat. Like cute cat can be dangerous, but he's not nearly as dangerous as cute German Shepherd. Although actually German Shepherds tend to be like rather chill. It's more like, it's actually even more, yeah, again, like the most dangerous dogs tend to be the small ones because they're super cringe. Unironically, I see dogs as property. I mean, please bark. Please bark. I mean, kinda. Like, I don't think it's that weird to see dogs and other domesticated animals as property. Because, like, until a few hundred years ago, other humans used to be property. So, I really don't find it so weird. Oh, France, you just done goofed. Yeah! Fucking France got destroyed right there. Furries. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you fearing Peru? Yeah, I am. I am friendly with them. In fact, they're almost feared. It's great. Somehow I have minus 200 relations. Why do I have minus 200 relations with them? Oh, because he keeps going to war with like Brazil or whatever. And Brazil is my ally. I fucking gave Peru back his stupid fucking bird shit island. So, I don't know. Have you tried CK3? No. Literally the first time I saw a cat, it tried to claw my eye out. I have a primal fear of cats. Yeah, cats are like insane. Like, they're murderers. They're fucking incredibly cruel also. Like, cats are one of the only animals that I know of that are probably capable of cruelty. Like, or actually not even cruelty. They just like have fun. Like being gigantic, disgusting, sociopathic creatures, and that makes them based. But at the same time, it's not like a cat has a really easy time, like, murdering a human. Like, if you get murdered by a cat, like, bruh, come on. You got murdered by a cat. It's a lot easier to get killed by a dog, you know? It's a lot fucking easier to get killed by a dog just because of the body mass, you know? Cats are based. If you die, your cat will eat your eyes before you're cold. Yeah, I know, right? Like, cats are just, like, so based. It's incredible. Also, cats are less dangerous than dogs because they're a lot more independent animals, in a way. I'm not speaking as an expert, by the way. I'm speaking from personal experience. They tend to be a lot more independent and a lot less, like, maintenance intensive. Like, you can, I think, train a cat, but, like, you don't need to train a cat. You need to train a dog, though. Like, you just need to train a dog. Otherwise he's gonna bite random people and give them rabies. He's gonna bite random New Jersey, like, random New Jersey Italian-American angry people who play Victoria 2 on stream and rant about, like, capitalism and the United States of America and why our great nation is not as great as in the days of FDR or whatever. I don't know. Get a pet rock. Perfect for schizophrenics. Bruh. I mean, I did have a, like, plushie, which was like a stress relief mechanism. I stress relieved too hard on it, and so now it's, because it was like filled with like weird, like synthetic tiny balls, right? Also, this is like loud. And so when you squeeze it, it like, you know, sort of puffs back out, right? It was pretty based. It was very, very useful when I was 14 years old, but like now it's broken because the little sewing is broken. Would confirmed autistic? Actually, no. Привет, товарищ. Будешь приводить к власти коммунистов? Не знаю, но я хочу в late game разрушать Соединенные Штаты Америки. И в Victoria 2, если бы в Америке приходят к власти коммунисты или фашисты, есть такие события, в котором США разделяется. И я это хочу увидеть, потому что я никогда не играл с этим событиями. И потом есть войны для того, чтобы возродить Америки и так далее. Stop speaking communist. It's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna speak commie, goddammit. While researching business banks. No rebellion. How the fuck is the Mexican Empire so goddamn stable? It's insane. Oh, he's not sphered. He's getting sphered again. God damn it. I saw a Navy bet. I like Spain invading Brazil through Bolivia. Epic. Gotta love Victoria 2 when it does this kind of shit. Oh yeah, Commerce Raiders. Greatest navy type in the game. Will you take Puerto Rico? Well, unfortunately, I really don't want to pay the 4.5 infamy? Or is it a state? No, it's a colonial province, but to do it, I would need to add Wargo, Place in the Sun, Spanish West Indies. It's 5.5 infamy. I really don't want to pay 5.5 infamy. It's just super cringe. I wonder if there's like an event to get the Philippines. No. Honestly, I feel like America really, really deserves like a massive fucking like flavor update in these HFM like submods. Yo, France, you do be invading Yucatan. Yo, hello France. America's here. Spain has made the wise choice of coming to Brazil. Yeah, I know, right? Learn Korean. Oh, that would be so based. That would be very, very epic. The problem is, first I want to finish, you know, the other languages up, kind of. And then, this motherfucker is hiding in British territory. What about the, like, neutral countries can't shelter ships from... Great Britain! You're being cringe. Let that stupid French fleet out. Also, murdering French workers and farmers, just like that. So great. Learn Vietnamese. Learn the boomer Viet gunman. Oh my god. No Cantonese. No Cantonese. No Cantonese. I'm sorry. Cantonese is too much for me. I hate tones in Chinese. So Cantonese and Vietnamese are just like super out of the question. Like, I'm sorry. Vietnamese would be based as fuck because it's a hilarious language and well, Vietnam is a fucking beautiful country. But if I want to get my fill of weird East Asian languages after the Chinese is not satisfying me anymore, I'm gonna go for the Korean. Maybe Japanese. Yeah, of course. I can already hear the storm of like, weeb. But it would be, no, see, like, you think it's because of weeb, but it's actually because I want to fucking, like, read Sengoku Jidai poetry I don't know. I just tried to make a joke. It didn't work. Or because I want to play Total War Shogun 2 in only Japanese. Or some fucking shit like that. I don't know. Some fucking joke about, like, oh, I want to, like, I don't know, listen to the Emperor's speeches praising the great, like, Manchurian expeditions. I don't know. It is the funny language, yep. Oh yeah, look at all that weeb. Look at all that weeb talk. Even though I'm literally banning weebs on my Discord. Yo, Germany. Germany, please. Germany, you're not being helpful. Get the fuck back to the Eastern Hemisphere? You don't say that. Get the fuck back to Europe, you Nazi scum! If you learn Japanese, I'm gonna contact Wu Mao. That's based. That's pretty based. Oh, and I want to read niche Japanese student leftist pamphlets from the 1960s in their original language, of course. Wait, Netherlands just declared war on Portugal. Looks like the Netherlands... Wait, acquire Portuguese Timor! And so begins the German-UK war with the Dutch colonial conquest of Portuguese Timor. See, I thought that it was even more hilarious. I thought that the Netherlands, like the Dutch Merchants Guild, decided to take the repaid debts casus belli on Portugal. And they wanted to go in for repaid debts. I don't know. What do you think of Asianometry? It's an interesting channel. I love Asianometry. I feel like I'm one of the only, like, 500 people in the world that knows about Asianometry, but, like, it really fits, like, my niche interests, you know, fucking, like, weird Taiwan CCP politics, Taiwan economic growth, Taiwan society, in such a good way. Like, I don't know why it's not a more famous channel, because it's real high quality, like, well-researched stuff. It just doesn't have, like, oh my god, super epic graphics or anything like that. It's just, you know? Although, there's... See, this is the weird thing about YouTube and, like, the algorithm. Like, it's insane. Like, dude, you either have, like, dude who does, like, ramble for 50 minutes with no editing, just a camera looking at him about, like, why the true new paradigm of society is, like, oppressed identities instead of, like, social economic issues, and, like, the algorithm loves them. Or you have, like, super fucking, like, ultra edited, mega fucking production value. My Victoria 2 just crashed. Like, so epic, you know, so epic, so based. You spent $15,000 on one video type shit. And of course the algorithm loves them because it's high production value, and I understand that. But, like, sometimes those videos tend to have shitty research. Not gonna lie, especially on the history side of YouTube. Like, there's just, like, basically Wikipedia channels. Like, an example of a channel that's got, like, super high production quality with great research is The Great War and the World War II channel. But, like, that's a professional thing. Also, what the 5,000 Korean won. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how much that is. But thank you, good sir. I will certainly uphold the great glory of Park Chung-hae's national rebirth and miracle on the Han River, but you're telling me to read Kim Il Sung and become a big brain crypto juche left wing nationalist. I mean, I feel like that's a weird trend in like Italy, the United States, Germany, and France. There's a lot of like left wing aesthetic nationalism. So I don't know. Your wish may become reality. 5,000 Korean dollars, it's nothing. It's 0.0037. It's either 4.25 USD or 0.0037 euro. Wood is going to become a based ultra Maoist. Bruh, in Italy we had this thing called Nazi Maoism in the 70s. It was tiny. It was like a single group of essentially fascists who were like, well, actually third positionists, which is fascism with a few extra steps during the Cold War. And these people were like, yeah, like, you know, the true, like, the true people who are standing up for like the oppressed folk of the world are not just like our great like European fasci people, right? They're also the great anti-American, you know, countries like China and the Soviet Union. Soviet Union, kind of cringe, Jewish communists, you know, all that. But China, oh my god! And they just like realized, oh my god, they're not Jewish and they hate America. Pog! And so they're like, Great Mao is clearly a fighter for the freedom of all the peoples, right? Well, that means he's also a fighter for the freedom of the white race, and so we should do in Italy and Europe what Mao did for the Chinese. Because Mao was an ultra-nationalist. Like, newsflash, he actually was. But, you know, they decided to combine it with, like, ultra-right-wing aesthetics. And they called themselves Nazi Maoist. I don't get this logic. I don't know. There is a logic to it. Funnily enough, there is a logic to it, which is like, yeah, for basically an Ooga Booga Nazbol gang kind of thing. There's quite a lot of logic. But Mao is an honorary white. Oh, Jesus Christ. Make Israel and Taiwan. That would be like such a great alternate history. Like the Dutch take over Taiwan. Yeah, it could be like the Dutch take over Taiwan. And it's like basically Dutch colonialism there. It's like Indonesia. So there are less Chinese, but there's also Aborigine Taiwanese. And when they're like anti-imperialist, you know, movements start to rise up in the late 1800s and early 1900s, and some weird shit happens where you can't have Israel and Palestine, then some big braino decides to have Israel and Taiwan. It was a thing. Have you heard Wai Shenzhen, Italian Hegwei? Well, Wai Shenzhen are just like fucking mainland Chinese who emigrate to Taiwan, right? Or, well, who were refugees from the CCP takeover. Have you got any thoughts about Vox Spanish Party? It's basically fash cringe. There's a lot of fash cringe in Europe these days. There's a Long Island Jewish reservation, which always amused me. Okay, that's very interesting. That is super fucking interesting, not gonna lie. Yo, I can declare for Monroe Doctrine now. Okay! Why can I do that now? And I couldn't do it earlier. I can declare for Gran Colombia, Yucatan, British Honduras, Guatemala, FRCA, and Argentina. Argentina! I can Monroe Doctrine for the Falklands! Where is the Brit? Where is the Brit? Where the fuck is the Brit? I feel like the only way third worldists are going to be able to deal with China rising more prominently to be more prominently imperialist is calling Han Chinese white. Your thoughts, Woodstock? Oh, see, that's a massive question right there. Although it's like a massive question, but like for a group of people that is quickly becoming like very, very irrelevant. And I'm talking about like the ideological third worldist, if that makes any sense, because there's two types of third worldists. There is the like there is the type that are going to be okay with basically CCP China being CCP China and being imperialist, and like those people are obviously just gonna 666 German fleet. Those people are obviously going to be okay with... Damn, these fucking noises. Noises? Effects. These sound effects are too loud. Oh my god, my ears are being blown out. Why is Germany invading Honduras? Also, why is there a British Honduras? What the fuck are you talking about with the British Honduras? Why does Jamaica have the flag of Ulster? No, but like basically, those kinds of people are just gonna like justify whatever China does. They're gonna be apologetic. With like actual genuine quote unquote third worldists are gonna be like, China is being kind of, you know, imperialist. But like I feel like those people are gonna be more of the kind of people to be like, well, but Deng Xiaoping brought revisionism to China. Then there's like an even smaller third subset of people that are just like the Venn diagram intersects the two sides, right? So these people are the people who are like, Deng Xiaoping was based because he like he took the capital of the imperialists and used it to enrich the Chinese people, and this clearly improves the chances of China becoming an independent and like glorious nation that can establish socialism. With that obviously great logic right there, nothing can... Get the fuck out, Germans. Get the fuck out, you fucking trash piles. Get destroyed, little Nazi pigs. So what he did is he had military access with Gran Colombia, The French occupied the Panama Canal. Okay. With Gran Colombia, my ally. Ain't no internationalism left. Unfortunately, yeah, there ain't no internationalism left, and that's a bit of a problem. We got to murder a lot of Nazbully type people these days. All right, and basically, yeah, these people are like, it's good that like Deng Xiaoping did what he did because like the Western imperialists were going to like. If the Western imperialists are gonna give you, like, the capital, you should take it and use it for, like, socialism or some weird shit, whatever the fuck they use to, like, explain it away. But then they, like, believe that, like, the CCP isn't doing it because of, like, Chinese self-interest and, you know, China becoming a great power or anything like that. They actually believe that, like, their whole rhetoric about, like, you know, being a glorious savior of the oppressed, like, colonial peoples is, like, their actual goal. So that type of people, their brain is really gonna go haywire in these next few years. it honestly should have been already, but whatever. I don't know. I really have no fucking clue how the fuck they're gonna cope with that. Like, the cringe dangest improve productive forces. Like, the cringe dangists are going to be just, like, doing some insane leaps of logic to justify some of the shit that China's gonna be doing. But they should have been, you know, they've been doing insane leaps of logic to justify China for a while. And yeah, I believe some people are already, like, of the opinion that, like, Chinese are basically white people. Because they were also, like, reverse racist, like, a lot of the time. It feels like Vosh did nothing wrong. Oh my god. Like, some of these people are, like, reversed racist a lot of the time, and that they think that, like, the whites are, like, the cause of everything bad in the world, which is, spoiler alert, not true. I know, I'm gonna get canceled for that, for not being racist against whites, I don't know. Because, like, they focus on aesthetics rather than socioeconomics. And so, obviously, you know, if you're not part of the white race and you do imperialism, then you're still somehow white. Either they're like, oh my god, because some of them are American and, like, Asians in America, quote unquote, like, are, you know, different, you know, culturally, and they like have a better standard of living and all that, and so they think, but like, maybe this means that, like, the Asians are more like the whites. Some people are like, yes, this is good because, like, Asian civilization, because Asia apparently is a thing. Asian civilization is as old as the white civilization, and so that means it's good, and the Asians are like the whites. These are, like, the more, like, Nazi-type people. But then there's the most based one, which is, like, I've heard this one quite a few times. It's like, okay, so, like, the white colonialism... Okay, so I need to, like, stop playing to rephrase in my head the insanity of this. It's like the white colonialism has poisoned the world so thoroughly that, like, even non-white ethnic groups, because, of course, like, the problem with ideology, the only problem possible with any, like, nationalist ideology is, like, white supremacy. Of course, but that's the only possible problem with any, like, national type of ideology. So even, like, the non-whites, of course, whites are a thing, because clearly non-whites are acting and thinking like whites because white colonialism took over the world, and so and brought with it, like, the Industrial Revolution, right? And the global market, and democracy, and sort of the rights of man, however those are worth. And so, if other countries are thinking along these lines, then obviously they're gonna adopt a lot of the Western sort of parameters to view the world through, right? So, and most people are going to call that westernization, and some are going to call it even modernization. Like, you know, all men are equal before the law seems like a pretty good thing to add to your ideological baggage, right? Like, industrial growth and material wealth is good, period. But, like, that also brings with it, like, okay, the way we get to material wealth, industrial growth, democracy, and all that is by copying the West as much as possible. And this is, like, a legitimate, like, debate within the anti-colonial movement, because it used to be that the anti-colonial movement was like, okay, but, like, obviously there are parts of, like, you know, European and American and Japanese civilization that we need to adopt, right? All right, so people who are, like, so ridiculously, like, anti-white supremacist, quote unquote, think that the people who are like, all right, we should, like, adopt parts of parts of Western thinking to suit the needs of these developing societies. Like, for example, an example that would be Sun Yat-sen. These people are actually being brainwashed by the white colonialism. And so white colonialism has poisoned the world so thoroughly that like POCs, like people of color, are thinking like whites. And so when POCs are doing imperialism, it's not because anyone can do imperialism. It's because the whites have poisoned the whole world. That's literally what some people have expressed to me. It's something else. It's absolutely something else. It's like, I don't even have the words to describe it. It's such like expanding brain, galaxy brain, that like I can't even. Oh, hello, France. You're retarded. Now, I'm very, very pissed. There's no rebellions in the Mexican Empire. The fact that there's no rebellions in the Mexican Empire makes me think that they have been contaminated by the white imperialist mindset. Marco Polo corrupted Genghis confirmed, bruh. That would be something. That would be quite something. Fuck off, France. Of course, Victoria 2 crashes. Yeah, Victoria 2 is crashing way too hard today. I'll go and finish the war with Germany and then end the stream. Oh god, the loud. Woodcock debating both Vosh and PragerU at the same time. Yeah, kinda. That's kind of just like a mixture of Vosh and PragerU. Yeah, that's true. What the fuck does Tim thinking like whites mean? Oh, just like using the parameters and categories of essentially Western Enlightenment philosophy and like Western economics to understand the world around you. Which to most people is just gonna be like, okay, that's just a phase in human history, right? But to others, that's just like the white mindset. You know, the mindset of accumulation, the mindset of slavery. Because somehow, like, other civilizations on Earth didn't think in the same way. I don't know. That's just... It's not my argument, so I don't know what the fuck. And yeah, Europe did kind of trick everybody into believing that their way is the only advanced way. This is called Eurocentrism in scholarship, which is a real thing. Like, it's really true that, like, for a long time, basically the dominant ideology in the world was, yeah, all right, you know, like, the world exists, but within the world, Europe is just, like, basically the place where everything good exists. And so, like, we don't need to learn about the history of random place X. We just need to learn about when the Europeans arrived there. Which is wrong. But, you know, also the, like, total opposite of, like, anything European is clearly just, like, weird colonialist mumbo-jumbo is also pretty fucking, like, weird and also kind of disgusting, to be honest. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of weird wokeness going on. Yo, I'm about to cuck Brazil. Wait, oh, I love this. I love this so hard. So right now, oh no, these two are not at war. It just looks like it because Bolivia's being invaded by the Spanish. But I'm about to cuck Brazil, right? Because Brazil... Wait, the war of the Pacific. Oh, I'm about to cuck Chile so hard. I'm about to cuck Chile. Oh, and like an interesting part of that, American Gran Colombia. What the Andean Federation? Yup. Oh, he's a puppet. That's worth it. That's super worth it, to be honest. We just puppeted like half of South America. The super interesting part about like that you gotta follow Europe if you want to be modern is the fact that like today's China is like basically the only example of a country that was never colonized thoroughly becoming like, or like managing to reach European levels of technological advancement and standard of living and economic structure. Again, without having gone through a colonial phase. What the Kruzub nationalists. You've got to be fucking kidding me. They want to switch over to being Kruzub. The Mayans are infighting. Oh my god. Ah, well, guess we gotta save Yucatan again. He puppeted half of South America just like OTL. No, OTL, they puppeted all of South America. Thailand. Yeah, but Thailand is... Thailand did get kind of Japanned. And Japan, yeah, Japan didn't get colonized, but it, like, westernized super hard in a lot of aspects. Like, Japanese sort of industrialization was super weird, and I'm not an expert on it, but, like, Japan copied straight up the West in a lot of things. China didn't really copy the West in much except, like, technical notions. Like, how to make this thing, how to organize this type of factory. But, like, in terms of political institutions, nah, not so much. In terms of culture, nah, not so much. Even in terms of, like aesthetics, like visual culture, up until very recently, China was very, very distinct from Western Europe. So a lot of people argue that this is, like, a very unique thing in history. Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia was colonized basically first by the Ottomans and then the British. It was under the colonial influence of these two powers. And the Ottoman Empire in the late 19th and early 20th century basically tried to act European too, so yeah. Advanced productive forces. Yes. Every time I think about, like, advanced productive forces or, like, improved productive forces or something like that, yeah, like, the Emperor does come to mind a little bit. It's just, like, he's got the greatest voice for this kind of stuff. Like, we must make sure that the party represents the most advanced productive forces of China. It's like, sounds a little bit... Ah, yes, voting rights rescinded. He instantly became a dictatorship. when you're based, basically Peru-Bolivia moment. China tried to bootleg the USSR for a long time. Actually, only for a few years. And even during those years, there was a massive internal debate within the CCP, essentially between an autarkic faction, which later Mao supported, and a pro-Soviet faction, which included parts of the army, and basically all the Air Force, which got, you know, kind of yeeted in the Cultural Revolution. You know, kind of the Peng Dehuai people. And of course, their allies in the civilian government were the likes of fucking Liu Shaoqi and Deng Xiaoping. Like, when the second five-year plan was being finished, essentially, like, it was true that Soviet economic aid and Soviet advisors coming in were, like, super important. But basically Mao was like, no, that's cringe. And that led to basically like the Great Leap Forward problems, because they were so crucial to a lot of economic sectors that, you know, like the not having Soviet aid and Soviet trade of, you know, grain for machinery, and then, you know, loans coming in, and of course the Soviet technical advice that was running a lot of the Manchurian industry, basically just like sent the Chinese economy into a bit of a fuck you spiral, essentially. What the fuck, based People's Liberation Army Air Force? Yeah, and like they're later on in the Cultural Revolution, it becomes super insane because like the Air Force at some point, for some insane reason, became like super pro Lin Biao, if I recall correctly. And so basically what was going on is like you have that, like some army units in some city are like pro this thing called the February Countercurrent, which was essentially the faction within the army that was opposed to like the Cultural Revolution and Lin Biao. Even though it was saying it was pro-Cultural Revolution, because at the time everyone said it was pro-Cultural Revolution, they were more like pro-Liu Shaoqi. And they're like, okay, how do we defeat this? The like pro-Cultural Revolution people, the Lin Biao people, are like, how do we defeat this? And at some point, someone's like, oh, just send in the Air Force. And so the PLAA bombed the PLA in some stupid fucking Cultural Revolution battle. It was just like absolutely insane. And then at some point, they stopped doing that, and like the PLA basically acted like Luftwaffe ground troops. The PLAA, like the pilots couldn't like go in and bomb the PLA, but they still like got guns and started shooting at the PLA. Like, the Cultural Revolution is just insane. Wait, Qing is falling apart. No, it don't look like it. Like, they lost... There we go! It's state capitalism time. American interests should come first and above all! America! Okay, plus 75% minimum tariff. Minus 10% influence. Plus 30% tariff efficiency, plus 5% industry tech research. You know, what's unfortunate is that we have way too much industry tech already. Well, you can never have too much industry tech. Base Nazval US, DeLeon 1884, Nazval US, DeLeonism. Forever uphold Marxism, Lincolnism, DeLeonism. You know, I feel like we got like so much money that really we don't like need. We don't need like a lot of tariffs, to be honest. In fact, we want as few tariffs as possible so that people could buy goods. Why the fuck is everyone on life needs partly fulfilled? But this is great because now I can build factories. Build factories. Basically, I can prepare myself for the late game super hard. All right, things are about to get super based. Maybe for the memes, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do the economic nationalism for the epic memes. What am I actually importing? I'm importing grain. Grain! You're meaning to tell me that the glorious United States of America is not self-sufficient in grain, even though we've got a shitload of grain production. Yo, there's some China. India, Maldala is producing so much grain that all of the other provinces in the world look like shit by comparison. Okay, sure. So... Ordo socialism, autarky. Do you think China would be better off today if the KMT would have won? No. First of all, okay, whoa, that's a whole death spiral of fuck you. Would it have been more better off? Huh. I don't know, senor. But what I do know, because it's impossible to know. But what I do know is that it is highly, highly likely that China would have been a lot more violent in... There might even have been a second or a third or whatever, or a continuation of the Chinese Civil War. Because the KMT, especially in the Chiang Kai-shek period, it wasn't really all that competent, to be honest, in keeping its own people in line. The CCP was a lot better at that. So the CCP, funnily enough, did kind of stabilize China. Even though Mao did have his own quirks. And KMT might actually just stay as authoritarian as the CCP. Now, with 1 billion people, they laid off some of the more authoritarian parts of their rule, even on Taiwan, which is rather small. But I feel like it would have been even more necessary with the 1.3 billion mainland. Although at the same time, the super fear of anyone ever doing like democracy or pluralism in mainland China is it gonna blow up? Which is what I was thinking of. Like, I feel like a KMT China has a much higher chance of, like, you know, parts of the country trying to break away and sort of set up their own independent states. Even parts that are majority Chinese, like Manchuria, or Guangdong, or Yunnan. Like, there would have definitely been a lot more warlordism going forward. Yeah, it would have been super weird. It might have been balkanized. I highly doubted it would have been balkanized, but I feel like China would have had a lot more violent deaths. It would have still had a lot of famine deaths. I don't think China would have gotten as strong as quickly. But China being super strong is like sort of a gift. Even if China looked like this, it would still be a world superpower. So yeah, or maybe in 2050 and not in 2020, but it would still get there somehow. Because it's kind of just like a deterministic kind of thing that, you know, a state so fucking big with so many resources is going to be important to the world. I don't know. Source Captain Kulo 7. Hilarious. Probably Inner Mongolia too. Bruh. Imagine Inner Mongolia and Mongolia being reunited. Genghis Khan is crying manly tears. As much as economic nationalism is a meme, I'm gonna do this. India superpower by 2020. Yeah, everyone loves India. People's Republic of Korea, United States military government in Korea, John Reed Hodge, Daegu Uprising of 1946, Jeju Uprising for free. You should also add the 1982 or Busan Uprising or whatever. This is the South Korean Tiananmen Square. Of course. Of fucking course. Oh, look at that socialist vote. All right, it's time to do some communism, because that's gonna break the United States, and that's obviously great. All right, time to be super boring and set up the industry. Or actually, should I finish the war first? Would good old Germany accept this peace? No, of fucking course they wouldn't accept this peace, because they're a bunch of fucking cringe Nazis. Like, I've been sitting on this place for fucking ever. And they're like, no, I don't accept it, because I'm Germany, blah, 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 blah. It seems that Austria-Hungary is doing cringe. Parchung Hei literally proposed to do Pol Pot before he got shot. I mean, Parchung Hei was hilarious. All right, so basically what I want to do is I want to get industry that's correct for my states. Wait. You're Massachusetts. So like over here we have Wales. So I do industrial try work, which is gonna produce fuel. Clipper shipyard, fuck off. Although it was doing fine, but steamer shipyard, please. There was iron, I believe, right? I saw iron. Yeah, so steel mill to get synergy with everything else. Yes. Man, this furniture factory! Ah! What is this monster? This 120,000 people furniture industry of Massachusetts is probably producing like half the world's furniture. Like, this thing is producing... Wait, no, this is like the entire United States, right? Yeah. But like the United States is producing 30% of the world production of furniture, and half of that production is coming from this one this one factory in Massachusetts is producing 15% of the world's furniture. This is literally what happens in Zhejiang, which is in China, where there's like towns that have like massive fucking factories for one single type of goods, or of good. Like there's the toaster town where like 80% of the world's toasters are made. This is literally what's going on. IKEA, American industry. Epic America, epic America. America just increasing those productive forces so hard. New England, it's got a lot of textiles. That's not really being profitable. Socialist we gotta do more socialist profits around here. Yo, these clippers. Why does it love clippers? I don't know. Yeah, he's got a lot of wood. Title drop, name drop, bitch. That was cringe, but yeah. Wait, why is there a sugar beet refinery over here? I somehow don't feel like that's the greatest idea ever. Yeah, like New England, I suppose, is like supposed to just do lumber and shit because it's got a lot of trees and all that. Made in America, productive forces POG. Yup. Bronze artillery factory, of course. Place where furniture is being made doesn't have a luxury furniture factory. Not good. Not good, not good. Alright. So that's New England. See, this is why this is kind of boring in a way, if you think about it. Like, just looking at what would be good for these... Ooh, copper and coal. I feel like, what is this, the Maritimes, right? This is the Maritimes? Yeah, it's the Maritimes. I feel like the Maritimes would have some nice heavy industry options, like the bronze artillery factory and the machine parts factory, and the steamers. Bronze foundry, yeah. Give me some more of that metal industry. Try work. Luxury clothes. Next Thousand Cry episode when? Either tomorrow or Tuesday. When the new Hoi 4 DLC drops, is there gonna be a Woodcock server multiplayer, or are you just gonna stream Socialist, Kemalist, Tyrannus playthrough? Server Hoi 4 multiplayer on the 15th of October when Epic Karaboga expansion releases. That's a great idea. Gonna think about it. I think I should do it. I think I should do it. Yeah, you are correct, my friend. Rum distillery. Everyone loves rum distillery. Sure, let's rebuild the Clipper shipyards. Karaboga? Karaboga is how do we explain it? How do we explain to Jakob? Jakob! No, your name is Jakob! Oh no! Your name is literally Jakob. That's an important part of Karaboga, by the way. Like, Karaboga is like... Okay, so imagine Wakanda, but it's a meme, even more than it currently is. And it's about, like, essentially Turks being like the master race and the whites being like the inferiors. It's just a weird meme that circulates around certain spaces of the internet. It's more complex than that, but like, yeah. And no, it's not Serbian, like or whatever Slavic language has Karabi penalty. But yeah, Bog means God in Slavic languages. It's Turkish, so I don't know. It's some weird Turkish. Unions? Oh my god, how dare they? New York, right. Dengism, the simulator. Let's continue. So New York, what kind of industry are we looking like? Machine industry. There's a lot of machine industry here. Why? It's because there's a shitload of iron and coal. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. This is great. This is epic. This is amazing. In fact, I would kind of want to keep some liquor distillery. No prohibition here in socialist America, though. Yeah, machine parts factories. I want those. That cement factory. Holy shit. 19 levels. That steamer shipyard. Oh, yes. So many productive forces. So it's Albania too? Yeah, kinda. It's basically Albania too. Oh my god. There's a lot of based things going on right now. Right, this place does not have a steel mill, even though most of its industry requires steel. Give you artillery factory. And I guess for New York, that's about it, because those two slots need to be saved up for like later game industry. Then we got New Jersey, my favorite state, with a lot of fish and iron. I like how we just don't have steel industry. Like, are we just like importing massive fuckloads of steel? Apparently it's not in high demand. Oh. Peak capitalist economics, what the fuck? Supply 2,772 plus 1/4 units. Demand 2,772 plus 1/4 units. Actual bought 2,000. I somehow think that there's a bit of a bug over here. Like this supply and demand, the supply side economics is just too much for me. I just can't handle it. Why is there sugar beet refinery in New Jersey? No, no, I don't want. There's already sugar beet in my real life place. Puppeting Rhineland and Silesia. Oh no, and Lower Saxony, of course. Lockheed Martin military industrial complex when? Oh, soon. Oh, soon, my friend. Right, apparently steamer shipyards is just like so fucking profitable that even in states that have no fucking synergies to them, they're just doing so good. They're just doing like stupidly good. Cannery, because we got fish, yeah. I suppose we can just do like the small arms factories and machine parts? No. Machine parts are for other places. Rare metals? Heavy metals? Lead? What the fuck is this resource? It's one of those ones that got added by Anon mod. Interesting. Interestingo. Tony Sopranos wants some sugar to his coffee. Oh my god, Americans and their fascination with getting coffee wrong. It's insane. See, like, I drink coffee without any sugar, although sugar in coffee is more than acceptable. But, like, don't talk to me about American coffee. Just don't talk. Like, Americans can do whatever the fuck they want with pizza, okay? Literally, you heard it here first. Americans can do whatever the fuck kind of stupid shit they want with pizza. I'm not gonna bomb their. I'm not gonna call the Operation Gladio and bomb their fucking. Whatchamacallit, and bomb their like government buildings for that. But y'all niggas need to get the fuck out of coffee, okay? You can't do it. Like, you just can't do it. You don't know how. Fuck off, okay? Understand me? Capiche? Yeah. I don't even drink coffee. Tea is better, meh. And also the Chinese is like, drink tea instead, you baizuo. I like how the Chinese who got the British addicted to tea and then got invaded because of it are coalitioning against the clearly superior beverage for the purposes of being a drug, because like coffee is a drug, in case you don't know. Like, you don't drink coffee because it tastes good. It also can taste good, but like, you don't drink it because it tastes good. You drink it because it's a drug and it's legal. Basically, it's like it's a stimulant which is legal. Like, what more would you want? Like, it's literally just like, what the fuck? Like, for example, I drank 4 coffees today, and I'm being like, blah, 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 all jittery, right? Which is the reason why I'm able to be an entertainer today. It's because I drank a lot of coffee. I do like tea, though. Tea is pretty good. Tea is pretty great. Oh my god. See, there's even Starbucks in Italy, and like Milan and Rome, and some other places. And it's just like, please, no. Please, no. And yet, it endures the cringe that is, Now, we can do some liquor distillery here. Speaking of which, I should probably go get some liquor for myself, because I need to survive the clicking through all the provinces to do the... Yo, this is like so great. Ohio is like the best place in the world. Look, literally, like, more than half of its provinces have coal. Ah, so good. Battle of Blair Mountain, when? Isn't Blair Mountain somewhere like over here? My father was a miner, and I'm a miner's son. Oh, not true, but it's a good song. Which side are you on? Right, so this place... I love the steamer shipyard. This place needs all the coal requiring factories, of course. Which is like all of them very soon. I wish that you could like filter for like build only factories that require coal. That would be very useful. Victoria Free, please. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is Victoria Free? I'm so angry. I'm so angry. West Virginia. Yeah, based. Greenbank. Wheeling. Imagine being so cringe that, like, you would identify West Virginia with being a cringe as fuck, like, Trump-supporting hellhole. and instead you don't recognize its great, like, you know, Union history and all that. I don't know. Oh my god, tea with milk! No! Tea with milk. I hate it. I tried it once. It's disgusting. Although, to be fair, I've never tried, like, bubble tea. Well, I did try it once and I liked it. But, like, it was a long while ago, so I don't know if I would like it now. But, like, basically, it didn't taste like tea. It tasted like kind of a milk drink with a very vague tea flavor. Like, honestly, the British are always, like, famous for, like, tea. But, like, seriously, like, English style tea is so goddamn bad. Like, it's so trash. Like, I don't know. It's so fucking horrible. I would much rather go with, like, the more Russian and European style, which is no fucking milk. Just boil the fucking thing, put sugar in it. There you go. It's pretty good already. Or the Chinese method, and, you know, East Asian one, which is like, boil the water, then do weird thing with the leaves instead of the powder, and then filter the water through the leaves, and then, like, go and infuse everything, and then pour it, and then, like, put the leaves in there, and then you can refill it. But, like, it's a little bit more work, but it's still pretty good. You only put a dash of milk on it. Kill yourself. Sugar in the tea is cooked. Oh my god, some teas need sugar. Like, I have this this black tea in my house that's from Sri Lanka, and it's, like, super good, but it's also, like, strong. Like, it's also pretty fucking strong. So if you don't put, like, either sugar, or the Balkan way is honey. Honey in tea is so great. Like, if you don't put at least a little pinch of that, it's gonna be too strong, in my opinion. But whatever, that's just, I don't know, it's just cringe. Captain Cool on bubble tea. Yeah, it makes you a weak, like, bite swell. It reduces the potency of your testosterone. Fucking Captain Cool 07 is like the greatest mind in human history. Like, if everyone was as smart as Captain Cool 07, this world would be like imagine, like, the fucking meme where it's like the world today and it's like a super fucking techno utopia. The world if everyone was as big brain as Captain Cool 07 is basically that. You know, this is super weird. Why do canneries require steel? Like, you don't can shit in steel, do you? Although I suppose maybe in the 19th century they did. Because it's not like they had aluminum back then. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know my industrial history enough to really, like, comprehend what the fuck is going on over here. Cantonese food sucks. Cantonese food pog. I mean, I love Northern Chinese food the most. I also love Sichuan. I haven't really tried, like, much Cantonese food, but I've heard it's, like, it's a little bit more, like, yucky. Like, the Cantonese are the ones who are more likely to, like, eat cockroaches and all that. So I don't know. That's what I've heard. And also, they're a little bit more into seafood, which is not entirely my favorite thing. So I don't know. Super weird shit, in my opinion. Rum distillery. How about a glass factory, then? Szechuan sauce. Oh, no. I had forgotten that meme. The fucking Szechuan sauce. Oh, God. Virginia. Why did I build a fort in Virginia? I misclicked. Virginia. The most annoying place in the world. The one place that should never have existed, Virginia. No glass. What the fuck? Be Dutch, go to Chinese restaurant, literally sells Indonesian dishes and says it's Chinese food. I mean, okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. North Carolina. Man, why is there a North Carolina? Like, wasn't South Carolina enough already, USA? Like, wasn't South Carolina already bad enough? A bad enough stain upon the world? Like, you decided to invent North Carolina too. A glorious victory, comrade. We're importing grain, tea, and fish. Tea. Tea imports. We need that Chinese trade to stay open. This place has cotton. You know what that means, right? You know what that means. It's slavery time, also textile time. Of course, slavery, because socialism is slavery. Have you ever heard? The only stain is Ohio. Ohio. Hot pot be pogging though. Yeah, hot pot is a pretty interesting thing. I like hot pot. Hot pot is good. Now, South Carolina is basically the worst place in the world, as far as I know, but they can work for the good of the state, of course. Yo, I like how their fucking Clipper shipyards are just doing, like, fucking excellent. It's like, yes, just disregard the fact that, like, technically no one in the world is supposed to care about sail ships anymore. Just do mega profits anyway. Oh, way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators right away. Of course. Yeah, obviously socialism is where there's equal share of everything, including slaves, for the white race. Oops, we just invented Confederate socialism. National Confederate socialism. Florida, the only place where we actually have sugar. Rum? Rum. Tropico moment. Build the rum factory. Yes. Everyone loves the rum factory. Yo, I love how their bronze foundry in Florida, which is possibly as far away from any copper as any place in the world, is like the best. Sure. Yes, Cuba. Let's do the rum. Why is there no rum distillery in Cuba? I find this a personal affront. This is insane. Oh no, wait. There's already. No, that's Hispaniola. All right, sure. That's fucking Hispaniola. And I'm saying this in an American accent, by the way. I'm fully aware of this. So I'm sorry to all my good Spanish people. My good Spanish friends. I could probably say Hispaniola, but I am playing as America, and so I need to speak like a retarded man. Can you do prohibition? No! No prohibition in socialism, of course. Even though Lenin did have kind of a half protectionist, or not protectionist, prohibitionist moment, because vodka existed in Russia and was basically destroying Russia, but whatever. South Carolina. Wait, what do you mean South? No, South California. South California can do oil refineries. Ever heard of those? Well, they happen to be good. Man, there's also a lot of fruit over here. That means liquor or sugar beet as well. I wish you could see like market activity. Does that mean like the imports? No. That means exports. Huh. Common market. Huh. Okay, right. Need. Right. Need. Where can I see my total production for one good? Yeah, we're producing, like, for example, 600 steel, which is half of the steel our factories need. So you'd expect... See, I'm trying to learn more in-depth Victoria 2 economics. So that should mean that, like, if I build more steel factories, which for some reason the AI is not doing, they're gonna be, like, super good, right? I don't know. I just don't understand. Did you form Peru Bolivia while I was gone? Yeah, and it's hilarious. It was like it started off with my policies, and it immediately switched to presidential dictatorship. It was also so great because Peru was at war with Brazil over some fucking random tree pile in the Amazon. Also, Bolivia was being invaded by Chile, and Chile was ultra winning, and so I cucked Chile out of winning the War of the Pacific, essentially. So Chile fucked. Fruits, yeah. Fucking fruit. Liquor distillery. Everyone loves liquor. Oh, lead. Alta California Norte. Please build the ammunition factory. Where is Alta California Norte? Yes, it is over here. Make the big boom industry because it has the lead. Does it have the sulfur? Probably not. Why am I doing this retarded voice? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Steel mill, please. Oh yeah, look, winery and rum distillery. Yeah, these rum distilleries are gonna be so great. The socialist rum, with which we're gonna intoxicate the people, so that then we can take their guns away. Based as fuck. All right. Other states that are super hurting for fact, Georgia apparently. Apparently, where is Georgia? Isn't it here-ish? The sweet, sweet state of Georgia? Here. Right. Oh. This color. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Oh, right. Atlanta. Right. Marching for Georgia. Right. That marching for Georgia is the only reason I know about Georgia. The state, not the country. The country is pretty epic. Sure, I guess try to reopen that Clipper fucking shipyard and close factories, please. And also luxury clothes factory. Luxuries and socialism? Oh my god. Dumb Euro can't point to American states. Bruh. Honestly, I think I could get all 50 if it was like one of those games where like you can do like, oh, I place this name here and this name here. Because then at some point I would just like run out of places where it could be both. So I would go by exclusion. But I don't know. I just don't fucking know. Like, okay, New England, like, so Maine, New England, like Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, like, Pennsylvania, I'm cheating because I'm looking at the thing now, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia, West Virginia, what the fuck is this? Is this like North Carolina and South Carolina? We just looked at those. North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, right? Yeah, Kentucky. Kansas? No, Kansas is over here. It's the square. Kansas is the square. Like, I can get a few of those. But just like the shitty southern states, nah. I can't. I'm sorry. It's just, I only know that like Florida is this one. New Orleans is with Louisiana, and so yeah, Texas is the big one, and Alabama somewhere over here, and Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri, all the places where if you go there and you're tanned, you're gonna get lynched, like Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee. They don't fucking matter. Let's just be honest. And we're like everyone is everyone's cousin. Like, nah, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna bother learning those. It doesn't matter, really. Out of curiosity, did you grow up around a native English speaker? No. I clearly am a native English speaker from New Jersey, but other than that, no. I just kind of learned it. All right. I'll do the rest off screen, but the rest of like the means of production. But how is the means of production doing, by the way? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the means of production is still doing pretty good, even without the laissez-faire bonuses. Yeah, look at this. All the cement factories are gonna be epic because I'm building a shitload of stuff. Super weird how there's only partial life needs fulfillment. Acquire colony New Caledonia, sure. Now I'm just looking to fucking finish this war with Germany. This is super cringe. I despise it. I hate it. I wish it were over. Like right now. Las Canarias son argentinas. Based. What are your thoughts on Milano? It's just kind of... Austria-Hungary declare war on Italy. See, like... It's... Milano is a bit like the pain of giving birth to women. Like... It just happens. You can't avoid it. It's there. You cannot ignore it. There's a reason that it exists. You might not like it, but it's there. And you can't do shit about it. And if you want the goodies, then you're gonna need to suffer it. I don't know where that comparison came to my mind from, but like basically Milan is like the one place where like Italy is like a real like 21st century country, because everywhere else in Italy it's stuck in 1987 basically. But like Milano is like a modern international city, right? It's a great metropolis. It's pretty epic and all that, but like it's also horrible because it's like capitalism town and like everyone there is obnoxious, you know. There's a lot to dislike about Milan. Well, not everyone there is obnoxious. Like the Milanese are obnoxious as fuck. Like the actual like native born Milanese. But like, yeah. Okay, I'm taking that back. Brno is 100% stuck in the 90s. So it's like Brno, but less corrupt. Oh, Milan is corrupt. Milan is fucking corrupt. Only it's not the state that's corrupt. In Italy, the state is corrupt in Rome, especially. And in the south. But with Milan, it's the business community corruption. It's like the small... the small like professional class corruption. And what am I talking about? Like professional, maybe more than class, it would be apt to say like professional professions, which means like people like lawyers. And we have this profession in Italy called commercialista, which I don't think exists particularly anywhere else in the world. And a comercialista is a person that, like, tells you how to evade taxes. To put it, like, very, very simply. He's the person that does, like, the accounting for a family. And so, Milano is, like, the haven for that kind of shit. Where, like, you know, you have this, like, mega company, right? That makes 700 million euros a year because it decided to build, it decided to build a fucking gigantic factory in fucking Zhaoqing, China in 1985 for the price of 1 million lira of the time and paid its Chinese workers 0.1 yuan per day and, like, gave them a bed. And so it became super rich off of that, producing, like, fucking shirts. And now it's a super fucking profitable business for God knows what fucking reason. Nobody knows why it's so profitable. Because the fucking factory in China has been probably bought by a Chinese person a while ago. Maybe they have a factory in Vietnam or whatever. And, like, for some fucking reason, it's still profitable. Nobody fucking knows why. But, like, this fucking super profitable company that, like, employs, like, 10,000 people across the world, makes 700 million euros a year, which would be pretty impressive for, like, 10,000. No, for 10,000 people, it's okay. Makes, like, 700 green every year, just, like, in profits, and pays, like, less than your average household in taxes. That's Milan. That's just Milan. And that's part of the reason why a lot of people dislike it. Do you know what Ispra is? No, I've got no fucking clue. You have no idea how corrupt Brno is. They just had a giant corruption network that somehow turned into a Ponzi scheme over time and became up because of unrelated tax evasion bust. Basically, the economy is fake everywhere at this point. Yeah, like, the economy is pretty fucking... There you go! I only had to invade Europe! The economy is pretty fucking cringe these days. Although it's not like... It's weird because, like, you think, okay, like, if it doesn't produce or move goods, it's clearly, like, fake, right? And yet, like, the vast majority of the economy today is about, like, weird financial speculation and just this weird fucking shit. Like, you know, it's just like, what the fuck? It's honestly pretty incomprehensible to me. Like, the stock... Just fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, Argentina. Just stop being so cringe. Cuba reunited at last, yeah, under the correct leadership. Also, this looks kind of good, not gonna lie. But yeah, like, a lot of economy is just money printer go brrr, and, like, that kind of shit, I don't really understand. But, like, the thing that makes me feel better about it is that nobody understands the stock market, okay? Like, nobody understands it. Like, it's insane. It's one of those things where it's like, alright, like, how is this determining the destiny of nations when, and, like, the welfare of billions of people, if literally no one knows what the fuck is going on in it? But that's just how it is. Fantastic, you know. Don't you know how fantastic the glory of, you know, the 2020 financial system is? Yeah, based. Like, I think I've got a pretty decent brain for, like, you know, goods economy and, like, the basics of the financial economy, but, like, advanced financial markets, stock market, that kind of shit, nah. Sorry, no bueno, brother Reno. Like, it's just insane. Green line go up. I mean, like, See, like, everyone can understand green line go up, but can you understand why green line go up? And the funny part is, with a factory, you understand why green line go up or go down. With stonks, I'm not sure. With a lot of stonks, you don't really understand why the fuck it go up or go down. Oh, finally! Oh my god, it's exploding! Mexican communists! Okay, this is what I was waiting for. Based. Also, stream over. Because I won the war. So yeah. God works through mysterious ways and by his grace, virtuous families become rich. Funny. Green line go up because I gave you $12 trillion to do it. I mean, that's the world economy right now. I mean, like fucking united might of the entirety of the world's states. I just printed $12 trillion to make green line go slightly less, or to make line go slightly less red and slightly more green. It's pretty funny, honestly, not gonna lie. Yo, political reform selected meetings not allowed. Based. No. Right. See y'all.